Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to dive into a really clever open source project that solves a problem I am absolutely sure we have all run into. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so picture this. Have you ever been scrolling through a presentation or a research paper and you find the absolute perfect diagram, but it's just a flat, dead image? You can see all the useful info right there, but you can't touch it. You can't change a single word, you can't update a single number, and you certainly can't reuse it without the soul-crushing task of redrawing the whole thing from scratch. It is so frustrating.
Well, there's actually a name for this whole mess, the static content trap. It's that feeling of seeing valuable information completely locked away behind glass. For anyone, students, engineers, researchers, this is a huge productivity killer that just burns through so much time. But what if? What if we could finally break out of that trap? Well, that's exactly what one new project is designed to do. So let's meet Edit Banana.
And its entire mission is summed up perfectly right here in its tagline. This isn't just about looking at content, it's about bringing it back to life. The whole goal is to make any static diagram editable, no matter where you found it.
All right, so what is this thing at its core? Edit Banana is an open source AI framework. It's designed to take those static, locked down diagrams, the ones from JPEGs or PDFs, and it breathes life back into them, turning them into assets you can actually work with.
And the beauty of it is just how simple the whole idea is. On one side, you feed it a regular old image, like a PNG or a PDF document, and on the other side, you get a fully editable draw.io file for all your technical diagramming or even a PowerPoint file. I mean, just think about that. You take a screenshot and bam, it's a slide you can tweak and present right away.
Okay, so how in the world does it pull this off? It really does feel like magic, but of course, it's not. It's actually a super clever combination of some really advanced AI technologies. So let's peel back the curtain and see how it all works. Probably the easiest way to wrap your head around the AI here is to think of it like a team of two incredible specialists. First up, you've got a master artist. Their whole job is to look at the image and trace every single shape, every line, every arrow with perfect precision. And right alongside them is the master librarian, who is meticulously reading every single word, even those tricky math formulas, and turning it all into digital text. And that whole process breaks down into 4 main stages. So first, you upload your image. Then, the artist, which is actually a sophisticated AI model, gets to work identifying and segmenting every single little element. At the exact same time, the librarian, using some really advanced optical character recognition, or OCR, is pulling out all the text. And then, for the final step, the system brilliantly stitches all that shape and text data back together to build your new editable file. Now, if you want to geek out a little bit and look under the hood, it's pretty impressive. For that artist part, finding the shapes, it's using a fine-tuned model called SAM3. To actually understand what it's seeing, it uses what are called multimodal LLMs. Think of AIs like GPT-4V that can understand both pictures and words. And for the librarian part, reading the text, it's using top-tier OCR. It's a seriously powerful combination of technologies working together. Okay, so the tech is cool for sure. But the real question is, does it actually work? Like, how good are the results? Can it really take a complicated static image and make it genuinely dynamic? Let's take a look. See, the whole point of this isn't to give you a sloppy, good enough version. The creators are aiming for what they call high-fidelity reconstruction. And what that means is, the final editable diagram should look so good, you'd think it was made from scratch right inside the editing software. So what does high-fidelity really get you? Well, it means the original layout and all the colors are perfectly preserved. It means you get a one-to-one match on styles, so if you had dashed lines, you get dashed lines. The text is accurate and ready for you to edit. And maybe the most important part, every single piece, every box, every arrow, every label becomes its own independent object that you can click, drag, resize, whatever you need to do. This tool is already so powerful, but its real strength might just be in its community and its vision for the future. This isn't just a one-and-done product. It's a living, breathing project. And it's a project that people are genuinely excited about. I mean, look at this, over 1,800 stars on GitHub. That's a huge vote of confidence from the developer community, and that kind of grassroots support is absolutely crucial for any open source project to thrive. What's really great is that it's licensed under Apache 2.0.
Now, why does that matter? Well, it basically means anyone can use it, even for commercial stuff, and more importantly, anyone can jump in and help make it even better. It's built from the ground up to be a collaborative effort. And the team has laid out a super clear roadmap. The main conversion pipeline, that's done and working, but just look at what's in the works. Intelligent arrow connections that actually snap into place, yes please, support for custom templates, and, this is a big one, adaptation for local LLMs. That means you could potentially run the whole AI brain right on your own computer. The future for this project is incredibly exciting.
And all of this brings us to a really fascinating final thought. You know, tools like Edit Banana, they really make you question the whole idea of a final document. I mean, if any image, any PDF, any diagram can be instantly brought back to life and made editable again, what does final draft even mean anymore? It really points to a future where information isn't locked down, but is always fluid, always ready for its next evolution.